Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Hello my captains, and welcome now to Tuesday. Well, sunny and childlike and rather sharp today for the Capricorns. The moon is in Taurus, an earth sign just like you, so you should feel rather grounded emotionally, feet on the ground. You might go through a little bit of a sour mess in the morning because as the moon first enters this space, it's bringing highlight into your heart chakra. So if you have been sad, or if your inner child feels lonely, or your inner child feels depressed or abandoned, or any emotions of the inner child heart chakra, those will come to light. And those lower vibrations tend to happen first. So if you find yourself in that state of awareness, just monitor it and figure out what you need to do to invest in your joy. And that's what the moon in Taurus is doing, assessing where your joy is. How much are you in your heart chakra? How creative do you feel? How excited are you about your life? How much do you enjoy your life? That is what the emotions are giving monitor of today. And in the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's great to indulge in those things. This is a good play date time. Take yourself on a little play date, something that only you and you will enjoy. And helping others does not count. It has to be you and nobody else. No one along for the ride, just you and you. That is where you build your greatest strength with your heart. Now, into the sun. We're sharp because of Saturn. We're in chapter 2 of Sun in Pisces. Saturn is ruling the day, and that means it's time to make some decisions. Now, Capricorns this month are working on their intellect. Do your thoughts work for you, or do they work against you? That's the big question. And today, you should be clear on where you want to point your mind, all right? Up until now, you should be clear on where you don't want to go with your mind. We've been getting rid of we've been identifying taboos, identifying prejudices, identifying attitude problems. Now today, you should make a preliminary jump for where you think your mind should be. What is your attitude? What is your mantra? Live, love, be. What is your official message of 2011? You don't have to have it completely right at this juncture, but you do want to be clear on where you're headed. So be decisive. Your soul work is to go in front of the mirror and tell yourself what you decide about your mind somewhere during the course of the day. You could do it on your bathroom break at work. No excuses, Capricorn. And Jupiter, which has been in Aries since the 3rd week in January, about to enter into chapter 2 of Jupiter in Aries. And Jupiter is telling us astrologers it's time to act on what you know. So far, Jupiter has probably been exposing areas of self-nurturing that are not going far enough. You need to nurture yourself better. Your home needs to be more cozy. Your roommates need to be nicer. Your family is just a problem. You need to step away from them. Whatever you have been assessing so far is what's not enough. Knowing what you know so far, Jupiter says now it's time to act on that wisdom. So if you've decided that your roommate is not going to work out, this is the time to act. Mention it to your roommate. Hey, you know what? I'm thinking 30 or 60 days. Time to act. Act on stepping away from what doesn't serve you or what prevents you from self-nurturing. Now, when it comes to Jupiter, I do want to remind you, we have a special in Soul Nirvana called Jupiter in 2011. Jupiter is going to be one of the most powerful forces of the year when it comes to our change, Jupiter and Saturn. And I've recorded a special that does nothing but talk about Jupiter in depth. I will go through Aries and then Taurus, which is your heart chakra later on this year. If you want to know more about it, come on down to the mothership at soulguard.tv and click on Soul Nirvana, or just navigate to soulnirvana.com. All right, that's all I have for today, but tomorrow, Mercury and Uranus says we have an epiphany coming. Until then, live, love, be. Soul Garden.